level of relief / anticipation to finally get Norris back out there?
Well, I mean, looking forward to it for sure. Um, it's been a tough road for him, and he's excited to get back in.
A lot of it was with Tage Thompson. Why do you think they had such an immediate chemistry together in the preseason?
I think again a little bit of a combination of lefty righty, and um, I think sometimes just guys just get in a groove playing with somebody right away, and I thought they were. So, we'll see how it goes.
Is it difficult to have two guys that like to shoot the puck as much as both of them do to playing together?
Well, we'll find out if one puck's enough. I don't anticipate that. I think you got to make the play that's there, and if you got a player that's positioned to shoot it, you're going to shoot. You got to make a play. You got to make a play. That goes with every line.
It's much more than the shootout goal, but what has Noah Osland done to make the decision hard and to still be here with the Sabres instead of being down in Rochester?
I think just for what you said, he's played well. Defensively, he's played well. I think when you get called up and you get in a bigger role, you got to be able to defend. He's been able to defend. He's made plays. I think the shootout goal was just kind of the gravy for us. We knew he was good, and I was happy. I was happy for him. He's getting rewarded for playing well.
Young players often, that's where they struggle, is defensively. I mean, what has made him? We saw it even last year when he was struggling to get some points, but he was defending well. What makes him so good in that area?
It's just his hockey IQ, really. It's something that he's really comfortable with. Reading the play and being in the right position, and staying a lot of times staying between his player and the net. I mean, he can't overpower some guys, but positionally he can outposition somebody, and he's done a really good job with that.
Does he have a base of his game that most 21-year-olds don't have? Do you know what I mean? Something you can depend on night in, night out.
I would say the base of being really good defensively, taking that on as a challenge, and being able to play against top lines. That's probably the base that he might have on other young players.
Peyton had a nice game the other night. Just what was working for him and his line mates in Minnesota?
Well, I think you saw Minnie they got some big bodies and they're pretty heavy. I thought that was kind of our counter to that was that line, and they did a nice job for us. Obviously scored the goal, but I thought a lot of shifts control play when they were out there.
That's what you want to see from Peyton, like you were kind of talking about?
Physicality, make the right play, hang on to pucks, and I think we saw that.
The program you have Jordan Greenway on. How did the game go? He had a couple of games.
The game went good. He said he felt good. In the skates he's been in so far, we feel like we're making some headway. I thought that was the best he looked in a game. So I think we're on the right track. He feels good about it too, and I think it's been frustrating to this point. But I think the work he's putting now in in the gym and the stuff we're trying to do with him, I think is helping.
Lindy, for Josh Norris, or for any player who's coming back in the lineup after an injury, what's kind of the biggest challenge they face in that re-entry?
Well, it's just you've got to be ready to go. It's an all-out compete. It's not you can't ease into the lineup. That's the hard part. When you step back in, you got to be able to be a player that makes a difference, and that'll be the challenge.
You mentioned the way Osland plays defensively, and you're getting similar impacts from guys like Kozak, Dunn. How much of that do you kind of credit to the coaching in Rochester that some of these guys you're calling up, at least with that part of the game, are kind of ready to go?
I think you got to give them a lot of credit. That's where they start their career. A lot of times the affiliate will play the same way as their parent team, and I think we've had great meetings about how we need to play. But I think the teaching is That's the they have more practice time than we have by far. Yeah, you know, a lot of their weeks are, you know, playing the weekend, and then you'll have Monday to Thursday to practice, or you'll get 3 days of practice, and you got to give the coaches down there a lot of credit because they're the ones that, you know, they get these players in the, you know, the prime learning years. You know, maybe they're down there a year, maybe 2 years, and they understand that when they get here, they have to have them ready, or they don't stay.
Do you have any update on Kesselring and Coolidge?
Skated today, Kesselring, for I think the second time. Nobody else has skated on, if you're thinking about Kulik or Danforth.
When you're thinking about Winnipeg, you know what you're getting when you're up against Shifley and Connor, but you're going to play them twice this week. Do you feel fortunate that you don't have to face the best goaltender in the world in Hellebuck?
I think we spend more time, Paul, worrying about our play. I don't, you know, I look at all the injuries that, you know, we've gone through, and I don't think teams walk in and say, well, we're fortunate to play Buffalo because they're missing Norris, Danforth. I mean, you know, I think there's other goalies that have already proven throughout the league that they can step in and be more than capable of winning hockey games. So I don't want our team for 1 minute to take it for granted or think it's going to be easy because their goalie's missing.
How helpful is it Mike Bales has coached Comrie? I know he was here before you, but Mike Bales knows Comrie. Is that helpful?
Can be, for sure. You know, I think there's still an element of, you know, taking goalies' eyes away, making them see, and still, you know, we got to get inside. We got to score the goals, at the hard goals. You know, goals haven't come easy for us these last few games. So, you know, I think you're going to get some of the nice opportunities, but it's trying to create those dirty opportunities that make it tough on goaltenders. Thanks.